This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Centre, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts. 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471. Welcome to Sports City. I'm Simon Preston. Let's talk some cricket as Jamaica Tallawahs, they're hunting their fourth win of the Caribbean Premier League for 2022. But let's briefly look at the point standings right now in proceedings as we have approached the halfway mark of the tournament. If you look at the standings, Barbados Royals, 4 wins, 4 matches played, absolutely phenomenal in terms of the way that they've gotten results in this competition. The Jamaica Tallawahs are second in the table, 4 matches, 3 wins, 1 defeat. That only defeat coming against the St. Lucia Kings, 6 points. So if the Tallawahs were to lose against the Barbados Royals, they'd remain second until midweek. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, they're third in the table with 4 points. The Guyana Amazon Warriors, they're fourth with 3 points. The Trinbago Knight Riders, they're fifth with 3 points. And the St. Lucia Kings are at the foot of the table with 2 points. So the Barbados Royals, they're the only unbeaten team left in the competition. If they were to defeat the Tallawahs, then they would go 4 points clear. Yes, that's right. They would go 4 points clear. Can you imagine? 4 points clear. And many people are asking, well, in terms of this encounter against the Royals, the last time that the Tallawahs actually defeated the Barbados Royals, we have to go back to CPL 2021, where the Tallawahs won by 6 wickets at the Warner Park Sports Complex over in St. Kitts. Kenara Lewis, he was the player of the match for the Tallawahs as he notched 89 runs from 53 balls. 89 runs from 53 balls, and also Miguel Pretorius deserves his praise as well. 4 for 45 from his 4 overs in restricting the Barbados Royals that day to 151 for 8. So a fantastic job done by him. Of course, on Barbados' side of things, Joshua Bishop did well, 3 for 20 with the ball. But in this encounter in particular, it looks as though the Barbados Royals are marching on towards victory. But I mean, you never know. A couple of wickets can change proceedings. But I will show you right now in terms of how things are progressing in the competition that it is the Barbados Royals, formerly known as the Tridents, 91 for 1 after 11.3 overs. Corbin Bosch and Quinton de Kock are handling proceedings quite well. It's a rare day for Mohamed Amir has been a bit expensive. You know, he's normally known for going for figures under 6 and over, but at this point in time, 2.4 overs, no maidens, none for 17. So he's at an economy rate of just over 6. And he's known for being just under 6. Well, Ahmed Wasim, 3 overs, no majors, none for 26. He's gone for 8. He's known for going just a shade under 6. So the Tallawahs basically need some wickets. That's what they need. The Royals, they're going at a run rate of 7.85 and the required run rate is 7.83. So they are where they need to be and they have wickets in hand and they have the opportunities if they need to take risks in this encounter. So it is what it is at this point in time for the Royals. So we'll see, because there's still a lot more work to be done, and I feel like win or lose for this encounter in particular, the Tallawahs will still need another 3 more victories. For me, another 3 more victories if they are to get over the line in terms of qualifying for the playoffs. I think that is going to be important. But let me know your thoughts in the comments below, Sports City fans, in terms of how you think things are progressing. How do you feel that they will do? Would love to know how you guys think about that. It'd be interesting to see your thoughts about things. I'd really, really appreciate that. So that you guys can let us know about them in particular and what is necessary. So still a lot of work to be done, but it is what it is so far. So the Royals now need 62 runs to win from 8 overs, just a shade under 8 runs and over. So that's where we are right now in the matches, All Sports Jamaica says, bless up, Simon. How are you doing? Big up. Hope you're doing well. Thank you so much for tuning in to our viewers for this encounter. The Barbados Royals now 97 for 1 after 12.1 overs. They need a further 60 runs to win from 47 balls. The only time that the Tallawahs lost this season was against the St. Lucia Kings, and that also came where the Tallawahs were batting first. A lot of teams have been winning tosses and inserting the Tallawahs into bat first. We saw that in terms of, well, quite often you could say in this competition. And in terms of this season in particular, the Tallawahs were sent in against the Patriots, the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots. St. Kitts won the toss and elected to field, and guess what? The Tallawahs won that game by 47 runs. Tallawahs won the toss against the Guyana Amazon Warriors, and the Tallawahs won that encounter. Against the Kings, the Kings won the toss and elected to field, and the Kings won that game. And yesterday, the Knight Riders won the toss and elected to field, and the Tallawahs won by 34 runs. And now today, the Royals, they won the toss and they're electing to field. And this is the last match for the Tallawahs at the Darren Sammy Cricket Ground in Gros Islet, St. Lucia. The attention will now swiftly turn towards the Queen's Park Oval. And at the Queen's Park Oval in Trinidad, the Tallawahs will face the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, the Barbados Royals, the Trinbago Knight Riders, and then for the latter stages of the competition, the attention will head to Providence in Guyana, where the Tallawahs will face the Guyana Amazon Warriors, will face the St. Lucia Knights, rather the St. Lucia Kings, and that will end the group stages of the competition of the CPL. But the Tallawahs, they have a quite dubious, not dubious, but quite compelling piece of statistic, as they're the only team in CPL history that has gotten to them, alongside back in the day, they were known as the Red Steel, the only teams in CPL history that have qualified for the playoffs / semifinals of the competition by only winning 3 games. Yeah, if you go back to CPL 2020, the Tallawahs got to the semifinals of CPL 2020 by winning only 3 games. They won only 3 games, and they got to the semifinals of the competition. So It was quite a season of mixed information. And in that year, it was the semi-finals where the Tallawahs took on the Knight Riders. And of course, the Knight Riders blew away the Tallawahs on that occasion. And the Knight Riders faced the Zooks in the final, as they were once called. And yeah. But now it's a new name, the St. Lucia Kings. The Tallawahs, the Amazon Warriors, and the Patriots are the only franchises that haven't had name changes. The Barbados Royals have gone from the Barbados Tridents to now being known as the Royals. The Red Trinidad and Tobago Red Steel to the Trinbago Knight Riders. And in addition to that, from the St. Lucia Zooks to the St. Lucia Stars to now the St. Lucia Kings. So St. Lucian franchise have gone through quite a number of franchise name changes. But the Guyana Amazon Warriors, the Jamaica Tallawahs, and the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots have not had any name changes. The only thing that we've seen adjustment in the Leeward Islands is that the Antigua Hawks Bills are a dormant franchise. So that is the only thing that you could say there's an adjustment in. Score now, 101 for 1 after 13 overs. The Royals need 56 to win from 42 balls. Ahmed Wasim is bowled out. 4 overs, no maidens, none for 31. He bowled 8 dot balls. Usually he bowls 13 dot balls in his sort of innings. So, yeah. 56 to win from 42, 8 runs and over. And the Barbados Royals are over the line, still only that 1 wicket down in the match, and that wicket was taken by Chris Green, and he's bowled out. 4 overs, no maidens, 1 for 24. Mohammed Amir, 3 overs, no maidens, none for 20. Miguel Pretorius at 2 overs, no maidens, none for 20. And Ayman Wasim, 4 overs, no maidens, none for 31. So Green and Wasim are done. They are finished bowling, and we now have Joshua James inserted into the attack. This is his first over of the contest, and his first over is coming in the 14th over. So would you look at that? His first over coming in the 14th over. So yeah, quite interesting. So yeah, that's where we are. Barbados Royals now 101 for 106 for 1 after 13.3 overs. Need another 51 to win from 39 balls. Corbin Bosch on 38 from 36, and Quinton de Kock on 49 from 36 deliveries. Yeah, we've seen quite a bit of South Africans in the CPL. Even from the first year, we had the first South African to win the CPL was Jax Rudolph. Yes, Jax Rudolph was the first South African to win the CPL. The other overseas players that played for the Tallawahs that season was Mattia Muralituran, Jax Rudolph, and of course there's another South African, and he goes by the name Vernon Finlando. Yes, Vernon Finlando was part of that team as well. So it was Morley, Vernon Finlando, Jax Rudolph, and Ahmed Shahzad. Now, Ahmed Shahzad had to leave at the end of the group stages to go and report for Pakistan duty as they took on Zimbabwe. He was replaced by Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar Sangakkara played the semi-final, played the final, and the Tallawahs won the competition. Yeah. But you can't discount or discredit what Vernon Philander did for the Tallawahs. And he's a winner. A good batsman down the order too. And did a fantastic job. In terms of Test cricket, Verlon Philander has done a very, very good job. 224 Test wickets in 64 Test matches with a bowling average of 22. Yeah, you're clearly doing something right. You're doing something right. Of course, he's part of a South Africa squad that went to the semi-finals of the World Cup in 2015. So yeah, before losing out to New Zealand. 7 runs from the over from Joshua James. The score now reads 108 for 1. The Royals now need 49 to win from 36 deliveries. It'll be interesting to see if we will have Fabian Allen being in the attack. So yeah. That's where we are. $117 for 1 after 14.4 overs. Fabian Allen comes into the bowling. And it's clear that the Royals, they want to end this game as quickly as possible, maintain that healthy net run rate. But yeah, it just felt like, it's back-to-back morning games for the Tallawahs. And you'd feel like if you played the morning game yesterday, let them play the night game for today, the second game of the day, but they play back-to-back morning games. It takes quite a toll on the body. So that's what I think. That's it's something that there should have been an adjustment. That's how I feel. For everybody on this live stream, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Sports City for more content. The Royals, they now need 40 to win from 32 deliveries. Fabian Allen bowling an expensive over there. You'd expect at some point to see Joshua James back in the attack, or it just might mean that Mohamed Amir will bowl his final over of his spell. And it must be evident Mohamed Amir has bowled very good for the Tallawahs. Very, very, very good for the Tallawahs. So that in itself must be commended. $117 for 1 after 14.4 overs. 118 for 1 after 14.5 overs now. $15 overs gone. Royals need 39 to win from 30 balls. Tallawahs posted 156 for 8 from their 20 overs. They're led by their captain, who top scored with 52 from 31 balls. Raymond Rifa, 41 from 26. Amir Django made 30 from 36. Payman Allen, 20 from 10. Those were the four batsmen to get into double figures. Owen McCoy, 3 for 24. Corbin Bosch, 1 for 4. Jason Holder, 2 for 24, bowled well as well. Teddy Bishop, 1 for 25. And Cal Mears, 1 for 11. Only Shane Thomas and Hayden Walsh Jr. were the only individuals that didn't pick up a wicket. 7 persons bowled, It's interesting. They utilized 7 bowlers. And Quinton de Kock brings up his 50 for the Barbados Royals, who now needs 38 from 29 balls. Charles Wilkinson says, "Hey, Simon. Hey, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Hope you and your family are doing quite well. An absolute pleasure to see and hear you." Your screen is blurry, friend. It is? You talking about the scorecard specifically? Are you referring to the scorecard? Let me know if that is what you're referring to. The Royals now need 36 to win from 27 balls. 36 to win from 27 balls. Corbin Bosch on 49. Miguel Pretorius is bowling. Just been singles for this as the match goes down to the wire. Okay, thanks, Charles. But I want to make a very, very important point here. You see, the reality is this. The Tallawahs played the morning game yesterday, and they're playing the morning game today. Is that fair? No. They should have played the evening game today. Back-to-back, sun-hot games, it doesn't make any sense. It really, really doesn't, honestly. However, what can you do? You just have to move on, press forward, move on to the next game. That's exactly what needs to happen. That's the reality of the situation. On Wednesday, the Tallawahs will face the St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots at the Queen's Park Oval. That is also a morning game. Wednesday morning, 9 a.m., the Tallawahs are playing against the Patriots at Queen's Park Oval. 9 a.m. for a midweek game. 9 a.m. And guess what? The Tallawahs play the Barbados Royals at Queen's Park Oval also at 9 a.m. That is unbelievable. And then listen to this now. Next week, Saturday, Tallawahs play against the Trinbago Knight Riders at 6 o'clock. Cool. Evening game. You get me? And then they go to Trinidad. They go to Guyana, rather. 6 o'clock. Match balls off at Providence. Cool. And their last game of the tournament, 9 a.m. at Providence Stadium. Lots of 9 a.m. encounters. Plenty of them. Plenty of them. Don't say that Jamaica isn't good enough. They're not second in the table by a matter of fluke. The Tallawahs are second in the table for a reason. To defeat a team that is the most successful in CPL history, to defeat a team that they have not beaten since 2018 shows exactly that the bowling has been excellent. Ahmad Wasim, Mohammad Amir, the Pakistanis have been very, very good. You have to give them their plaudits there. Chris Green has chipped in admirably as well. Miguel Pretorius has taken his wickets. He's taken his wickets, and he's done a good job there. He's done a very, very good job there. It's back-to-back games, and not everybody is able to have that quick turnaround. But they did use and exert a lot of energy yesterday. I can tell you that they exerted a lot of energy for that encounter against the Trinbago Knight Riders. The Royals now need 30 runs to win from 23 balls. So that's where we are. 29 to win from 22 balls. Joshua James back into the attack. And this is a great experience for Joshua James. Picking up his first wicket in the CPL yesterday, removing the dangerous Colin Munro, bowled a death over yesterday, even though it was certain regarding victory. But just getting the experience of Joshua James getting overs under his belt, it's going to be invaluable for him moving forward. It's going to be massive. So I think that's great from that perspective. So the Royals now need 25 to win, 24 to win from 20 balls. Just a shade over a runner ball. As it comes down to the wire, Corbin Bosch brings up his half century. 24 from 20. $24 now need from 19 balls. If you look at the win probability, the data has that the Royals have a 98.07 chance of winning this game, while the Tallawahs have now a 2.59% chance of winning this game. Quite interesting, eh? And the Royals still have lost only one wicket since the departure of Carl Mears for 12, as he was bowled by Chris Green. It's been going the way of the Royals ever since. The Royals need 23 to win from 3 overs. $23 to win. Will Pretorius get his last over? Or will Mohamed Amir get an over? Or will it be back to Fabian Allen? Mohamed Amir has bowled well, so why not go for Mohamed Amir? Anything can happen. You bring back Mohamed Amir, you take 2 back-to-back wickets, you soak up a couple of dot balls, and all of a sudden the Royals needs 20 to win from 12 balls. And then you bring back Fabian Allen. Fabian Allen goes for 10 runs and takes a wicket, and all of a sudden the Royals needs 10 to win from the last over. And then you go into the last over, you give it to Pretorius. Pretorius takes 2 back-to-back wickets, and now the Royals needs 5 to win from 2 balls. So anything can happen with that persistence, with that power, with that precision. You just have to keep on going and keep on going. And that is exactly what the Royals and the Tallawahs needs to do. And as you can see, pressure burst pipe, a wicket has fallen. A wicket has fallen, and the dangerous Bosch is out. Mohamed Amir coming back from his 4th over. Like I said, Mohamed Amir should have come back and bowled him. Amir has Bosch chopping on, end of another fine innings from him, sliding on. And that is a 2nd wicket down for the Royals. And look at that, 23 to win from 17 balls. And now the Royals 134 for 2. 134 for 2. Yep, just like that. 134 for 2. So things are moving, things are progressing, and it's going quite well. So that's a wicket down, and Amir takes a wicket. The super reliable Mohamed Amir. Honestly, I feel like he has been the Tallawahs' best bowler alongside Ahmad Wasim this season. So let's see what the response will be like as a new batsman comes to the crease. Could it be Jason Holder that comes to the middle? Well, we'll see. $134 for 2. New batsman coming in now. $22 now to win from 16. You see what I'm saying? You never know that David Miller's at the crease. There hasn't been a boundary since in the last 5 deliveries. So the last boundary was 6 balls ago. So you never know, a couple of singles here, back-to-back wickets, and all of a sudden the Royals are chasing 10 runs and over for the last 2 overs. You see what I'm saying? Look at that, another single. Rotation of the strike, yes. Of course, we know the equation is still in favor of the Royals. I'm still aware of that. But wickets and dot balls builds pressure. And it might cause a few butterflies on the inside. And the win probability has jumped to 4.99 for the Tallawahs. It was 2 point something early on. No, 4.99. Mohamed Amir, 3 deliveries left. If he takes a hat trick or even one more wicket, you go into the last 2 overs thinking, there's a chance. Lavin Lawrence's Barbados have the edge, but Jamaica is still with a chance. It's a very, very slender chance. A very, very slender chance. There's a chance, I agree with you, but it's a very, very slender one for the Jamaicans. But yes, of course, the Barbados Royals have the upper hand, wickets in hand, a set batsman at the crease and Quinton de Kock, 2 South Africans that know each other very, very well. So they're going into this with everything in their side. And the issue is that this is Mohamed Amir's last over of the contest. After this, it's going to be done. So the Royals need 18 to win from 13 balls. 18 to win from 13 balls. Quinton de Kock back on strike. Mohamed Amir with good figures today. Very, very good figures. Very, very good figures today. And this man has an average of 22.39 in T20s. That is absolutely impressive. For me, if you average under 24 in T20s, then you're up there. You're special. You're in the elite. So the Royals need 18 to win from 13. So that's 3 sixes. So 3 maximums from 13 balls. And they have wickets in hand. But I want you all to cast your memory back to CPL 2014. Barbados Tridents, as they were called back in the day. They needed 22 to win from 21 balls with 9 wickets in hand. And can you believe that they lost that game? 22 to win from 21 deliveries. And guess what? The Tridents lost to the Amazon Warriors. They lost 22 from 21, and you lose the game with 9 wickets in hand. And they eventually go and lose by 7 runs. So here we go then. The Royals need 17 to win from 12 balls. 17 to win from 12 balls. 17 to win from 12 balls. So let me know your thoughts in the comments below, people. Who would you give the next over to? We give it back to James. Let's look at the options. It's Pretorius that is getting it. But after Pretorius, you're left with a question. Who bowls the last over? Do you give Joshua James the last over, or do you give Fabian Allen the last over? Joshua James did bowl the last over previously. Or do you go with some spin with Fabian Allen? Fabian Allen was expensive though, so you'd have to go with James. But here's Pretorius now for his last over. 16 to win from 10. Now the asking rate is 9.6. So you see what a wicket can do. So imagine what back-to-back wickets can do in the contest. Just imagine what back-to-back wickets can do in this game. It can make all the difference in this world. You watch and see. It can make a huge, huge difference. What will the approach be of a David Miller? Is he going to swing his bat? Or will that be the Quint for Quinton de Kock? Well, let's see. They've hit a boundary, they've hit a 4 from Pretorius, so now the Royals need 12 to win from 9 balls. David Miller getting the boundary, his first boundary of the contest. 12 to win from 9 balls. But trust me, a wicket here can really slow down proceedings. But let's see what the response will be like. Let's see. Single now, 11 to win from 8 balls. Leg by. 11 to win from 8. Quinton de Kock back on strike. A boundary for the Royals would cement things, but now it's 10 to win from 7. So it looks like we will be going to the last over of this game. And what an experience it will be for Joshua James or Fabian Allen to try to defend how much ever runs from this last over that it will be. So 10 to win from 7 balls. I feel that David Miller may go for it, in terms of trying to hit a boundary. So, yeah. As I said, I felt that David Miller was going to go for a 6, and he's hit a 6. David Miller hits a 6, plumbed over mid wicket, short ball, and advantage Royals, who have a 99.33 chance in terms of the win predictor, win probability, and the Tallawahs have a 0.67 chance of winning this game. 4 runs to defend, 3 runs to defend, as the Royals need 4 runs to win from 6 balls. Four runs to win from 6 deliveries. Yeah, we'll see how this last over unfolds. I figure for the experience that Joshua James may get it. Dot ball, very precious at this part of the innings. Rodman Paul decides to bowl the last over. Dot ball to start things against Quinton de Kock. Then a single. Royals now need 3 to win from 4 balls. A wicket now. Wow. That would really, really put a compelling change to things. A wicket right now. 3 to win from 4 balls. But it's the dangerous David Miller on strike, and David Miller is going to try to win it. So a slow ball. A slow ball might do it, Slow ball outside off or slow ball full on straight. That might do it. Because David Miller is going to swing for the fences. And that can get you up and bowl him. The Royals need 3 from 3. Super over, anybody? What do you guys think? Are we going to get a super over? A super over would be great. But it's now 2 from 3. As David Miller gives back the strike. The well-directed wide Yorker from Powell, squared to the short third man. 2 to win from 3 balls. Two to win from 3. Two to win from 3. One to win from 2 balls. Scores are level now. 1 to win from 2 balls. So the Royals have basically just knocked things around. 1 to win from 2 balls now. If Rodman Powell can produce a wicket right now or a dot ball, whoa. That would really, really impact things. Dot ball or a wicket. 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 And that's that. 4 singles in the over. Bring the long off. And that's a victory for the Barbados Royals that win with 1 ball to spare. Like there's anything for them to fear. But that's the Tallawahs' second loss of the competition. But regardless of that loss, they remain second in the table. 5 matches, 3 wins, 2 losses. The Barbados Royals, 5 matches played, 5 wins. They move to the top of the table. Well, they have been at the top of the table, 10 points. So that means they're 4 points clear. 4 points clear of the Tallawahs. Disappointing, really, really disappointing, but it is what it is. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys, to this watch along. Don't forget to subscribe to Sports City for more content, and we'll be back for more on this channel. This video is brought to you by Maypen Educational Center, catering to evening CSEC classes and chess classes. Call 876-337-7374 or 876-775-6692. We got you covered preparing for exams. Andy Gone Nuts, 100% guaranteed fresh coconut water delivered straight to your door. Call 876-309-6128. That's 876-309-6128. Refreshing and affordable. For more information, follow them on Instagram at Andy Gone Nuts. Truly refreshing. And Crumble by Mrs. C. Old English fudge and other delectable sweet treats. Call or WhatsApp 876-586-0471. That's 876-586-0471.